Hey everyone, it's Starlight Gaming. I would just like to bring to your attention this new segment I'm starting. This is Nexaduno News, and I'm your host, now called Nexa. This is where I'll bring you all the latest information on the smallest companies, smallest servers, and updates to rather big games such as Overwatch and etc. But let's just get on to it. The first thing I'd like to get to is a small server called Paradise PvP. Now, the trailer you're actually about to see isn't of the best quality and it's pretty laggy, but I have to apologise for that because I did not record the trailer. It was the owner himself, I believe. And I've been putting off doing this segment for quite a while. Now please wait as my laptop has a heart attack. Give it a moment, we're back. But anyway, start the trailer. So first thing we actually see before it starts lagging is a wall of, I believe, staff, and then we get a look at the whole lobby, which in my opinion looks okay, but not the most amazing thing to ever exist on the planet Earth. We then skip to a guy riding a horse, and I actually believe that's the owner himself. And I forgot to tell you, the server is this server is actually a faction server, which is why, through most of it, it displays, well, factions. And people murdering each other, which doesn't seem to go well. Let's just pretend that actually didn't happen and we didn't just see a probable meme just play out just there. There's not really much to this trailer as far as I can see, but it is nice to see a server that's not completely overrun with people. Okay, so now we actually get to see a version of the lobby in first person. Now, I will admit in first person it looks a lot better, but I don't really agree with the floor. I just don't like the look of it. That's not valid, it's just I have a very weird opinion of things. So we can actually see there, if I was able to pause it, which I can't because it'll just get rid of it, there was a shop just then, and the trailer seems to cut after this part, which I'm not sure what that part actually is. And that's actually the end of the trailer, I believe. Of it. It does have potential, in my opinion, but I would have to play the server. I would have to play the server in order to understand fully what's actually happening here, and to actually grasp a full understanding of everything. I believe the server would actually fare well if you could get a good number of people to play it. But that's the problem, actually getting people to play it. I don't know why like a whole black bar just existed then. I just spent 4 minutes talking about that. Let's get that out of here. Now on to the next thing. I am friends with a person who's just started a new company called the Shard Host. The Shard Host is actually a Discord server which once... Let me put that in a better way. A Discord server that prizes itself on bringing people the best Discord bots with the least struggle possible. And I will admit, the prices aren't actually that high as it would cost to make and host the server at the same time. So let me actually just skip over to the Discord server. But you will have to give me a moment while I actually set that up. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Give me a moment, Jesus. Tripville, here we come. Anyway, here we go. So now if we move up to the Discord, we can actually see the Shard Host, and I took part in actually testing this, the official Shard Host bot, which is where you can create all your tickets. And then we've got the owner Discord Perfection right here. and obviously all the messages. I actually haven't read the TOS, and that's bad, I think. But if we actually hop over into the service info, we can see there's 3 tiers. The basic tier, the advanced tier, and the top tier, all with reasonable prices. And as you can see, the basic tier allows, well, for you to have a basic bot without breaking the bank. The advanced tier allows you to have a lot more customization and basically duplicate some bots completely. But the top tier, geez almighty, not only do you actually get to have your own customized API, you get to access Discord Perfection's own Hexagonium API, you can activate a swear filter, you get access to priority support alongside the advanced tier. You can automatically block any links that are sent that are not from an administrator. You also get an advanced money or EXP system which will implement shops and leaderboards, etc. And overall you get 30 customizable commands and 30 automatic events. As you can see at the bottom though, there are more tiers coming soon, which means the service list is not complete. Then we move on to the add-ons, which are £1.75 per month, which is billed like a month after you purchase your service, which is all done through a website. But you do have to pay for the 24-hour hosting, which will mean your bot will never go down. I hope that that's right, because if it's not, I just sounded like a complete stupid person. End me! But anyway, you can pay for a 2-character prefix, which will allow your bot to have more customization options. And if it's in a server full of other bots, it won't blend in with the crowd. But as you can see, I'm actually in part of the administrative team, so that's why I know all this. The payment info, everything's taken through PayPal, like normal things. You do actually get backups that you don't have to pay for. Obviously, the Jesus Christ terms of service. I don't think there's actually that much else to cover when it comes to this. I can actually cover the website, I think, though, so let's actually go. It's temporarily on a GitHub page, but I can't do anything when it comes to that. Now, I'm not going to be able to show the tiers, but I can show you the first page of the website. However this turns out, it's going to be whatever it is. Oh, Jesus Christ, I had a feedback loop come through my microphone. Jesus. Let's not do that again. Oh, that's OBS. We don't want OBS. We want that website. So here we go. The shard hosting. Sorry, I had to stretch it out. I wish I could interact with this and move around the website, but I don't think I can. I might just be able to change the page, maybe. But if we actually get a look at this, we get to see shard hosting. Here at Shard, we know Discord bots are hard to find and hard to make. So that's why we decided to let you design all the features and we'll take care of all the technical work. I actually do have a statement from the owner of the Shard host. And it's of him saying that he didn't want people to have to pay for bots that have premium features, and he just wanted to help people have their own custom brand when it comes to their server, because he doesn't put his brand on any of his bots. The most he does is gain access to control panels and all that. But other than that, I don't really have any more topics to cover, except from one. I do have a friend who has his own Minecraft server, and I believe I can actually get a call in with him, so hold on just a moment. Okay, so we are now on call with the owner of Amazing PvP, the JYT. Would you like to say hi? Hello, is anyone there? Okay, so you bugged out for a second then. But anyway, would you like to give us any information on your server, of Amazing PvP? Would you like to give us any information on that?
Well, Amazing PvP is a server where I have put a lot of effort into to add every stick in my life to have a large target demographic, and you can do everything. We're constantly updating it, and Amazing PvP is now officially partners with lots of different servers, and we are now part of the realm of PvP Bungie network.
Well, that's nice to hear. Would you like to actually name some of those servers you have partnered with?
And we got Paradise PvP, who recently renamed to Paradise Network. We've got the Realm of Darkness, and we have a few other applications pending, but it seems like it's turning into our favor. And we, of course, have Amazing PvP.
Okay, so that's really good to hear. Would you like to tell us about some game modes that are inside of your server specifically?
In my server specifically, we have many different game modes such as FFA, Kit PvP, Paintball Extreme, Raid Dome, Roleplay, High Block Factions, OP Prisons, and that's about it we have right now. But we are calling up the game modes and adding new things such as Bed Wars, and many more. Bed Wars, Sky Wars, Murder Mystery, OP Skyblock, Normal Prisons, TNT Wars, and lots more mini games that you can think of.
Okay, so we know all about the game modes. Would you like to tell us what features are part of your server? What sets it different from the rest?
What sets it different from the rest is the unique feel gives off, because the server is like, it's different ways. Although it does have a few bugs, it's like it's unique because not a lot of servers are targeting like all game modes. A lot of servers just target one game mode in particular. We are targeting every game mode anyone can think of.
Okay, so it's actually nice to hear that you're trying to please everyone. Now, what are your plans for the future if your server does actually become popular?
Honestly, not really thought about that much. However, like, I feel like it will be, I feel like the plans will be kind of like if we do expand a lot, we will like obviously appeal to more game modes and try make a few more unique game modes. Get more player contribution. Get more player contribution and just, I don't know, continue doing what we did in the first place.
Okay, so that's really nice to hear. Now, for the final question before I end the segment, what would you, if you could summarise, what would you say your staff team is like?
Funny.
So your staff team is just funny in general? Like, funny how?
Yeah. They might make jokes now and again, and they might not do things the way that it's meant to be, but they do what they're meant to be doing, and they do help out like a lot. They will support you in every way possible and never ever have any disrespect to you or anything about you. Like, they will never have disrespect to anything.
Okay, so that's nice to hear. Well, that's the end of this segment. Is there any last thoughts you want to add before we leave? Okay, everyone, so that's all you've heard for tonight. I've only got a short amount of time to say all this, so the last thing I want to say is, here on my channel we are still doing the Minecraft Survival series, but it is taking a lot more time to set up than usual. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I will see you in the next episode of Nexaduno News. Goodbye, and have a great night.